All right, guys, thank you for staying tuned. You are still tuned in to Funtastic Fridays, and we are in the Talk the Ting with Kim segment. We are discussing the 2022 Survival Guide, tips to make it through the year, all right? So Funtastic Fridays came up with 9 tips on how to survive 2022. So I'm going to remind you of the 5 that we've mentioned so far. The first one, build your immune system and prioritize your health. If COVID never teach you nothing else, it teach you that, all right? Number 2, exercise. Even if you don't like to, exercise is free. It's one of the greatest things that we can do. Yet nobody most people not taking advantage of it, all right? Number 3, set boundaries between work time and time off. So you see when work done. When it's family time, it's family time. When it's boo time, it's boo time. When it's you time, it's you time. Remove work time.
Yeah.
All right. Number 4, make mental health a priority. We tend to downplay this one so much, and we need to stop doing it. Our mental health is very important. I always tell people, there's a very, very thin line between sanity and insanity. Right? And then we don't work through the things we need to work through, and enough of our head probably gone, and we don't even know.
Some of we just walking the line right now.
Exactly. Enough of we walk the line, guys. So it's a choice most times. Like, I've had situations stress me so much, and I had to decide to
not go
that far, make it stress me that much. I had to just pull back and say, you know what, at this point, it is what it is. I had to let it go. Could I mad me? You understand? So, guys, mental health, it's important. And number 5, get more sleep. Man, if it sound like that, but more of that, right? Sleep is very important. Once again, it is free. And I know enough of we out here are hustlers and we work hard every day and all these things. But guys, sleep is important. If it is that you want to be creative and you want to cope with all these things, sleep is essential to that. That's when you do your best work, when your mind is well rested.
I do my best work while I'm sleeping,
Yeah, that's actually, I can't see that happening. Okay. Right? So, number 6, it is to nurture your personal relationships.
All right.
So, in 2022, we're going to make a better effort to nurture our personal relationships. So, go and visit a cafe, a beach, a park, a restaurant, anywhere you wish to go with a loved one or a good friend. Or you can host a Zoom call with those extended family members that you probably only see once a year or once every few years. Right. Let the people you love know their value while they are here. Don't wait until the day they are gone to sing their praises. Why wait until a funeral to let someone know how amazing and special they are? Like, that's going to help them at this point. Right. Actually, it might do them a whole lot of help and do a whole lot of good while they're actually here to hear it, So we all know that life gets busy, but make time for your loved ones and take pictures to capture special moments with them. So I'm not talking about the serial picture takers, what every little thing them take picture for. The food on the plate, the food from this angle, the food with the juice in the picture. No, we don't really want that. But take pictures with your loved ones, because sometimes those are the only memories that you're actually left with. Or it's the only tangible thing that will remind you of them. You will always have the memories, but it may be the only thing that you get to look at. And, so guys, nurture your personal relationships. Never be too busy for your loved ones. Once again, if COVID never teach you nothing else, it teaches you that somebody can be here today and gone tomorrow. And we always knew this. This is not news to us. But I think COVID surprised so many of us with that, because first of all, social distance, you can't see each other, everybody lock up, all these things. You realize in a minute that, these people matter more than we give them credit for, or more than we like to acknowledge. Our loved ones need to be prioritized. So we're going to make a better effort to nurture our personal relationships. Number 7, take up a new hobby, a new interest, or a new venture. As humans, our brains thrive on adventure, novelty, and spontaneity. And when things become stale, we grow tired and bored. Comfort is one of the most, or comfortable, is one of the most dangerous places to be in your life. It hinders your growth. Imagine being sat in a big comfy armchair for a long time. The longer you stay there, the harder it is to muster up the energy to get back up again. This exact same thing happens in life. The longer you stay still, the harder it is to get moving. So this year, I want you to make a firm commitment to start up with one of those hobbies, ventures, or travel plans you've been putting off for some time. So guys, you have to bring like a newness to your life. I think that is what gets life so boring and stressful, and we just can't bother because we're stuck in the same routine. You realize when you do one thing different, your vibe change? You could have stressed out all month and somebody link it tomorrow and say, yo, beach. And you probably just spend 2 hours, probably nothing more than that. And your whole energy change, right? So you need to do things, and I hope to realize everything's sort of linked. So far, everything is making it tied together because it goes back to set boundaries between work time and time off. It goes back to making mental health a priority, right? So a new venture, a new hobby, a new interest. Do something new. And once again, kind of money is a big thing for most of us. A lot of us want to do all these things that we can't afford to. You don't need money to start a new hobby. You don't need to. If it is that you like planting flowers, go outside and plant some flowers. Carter Shakespeare said, I've been fishing and it helps. And me personally, me like dance. So anything will involve dance, if it's a dance class, if it's a dance fitness class, I will go because that's a de-stressor. My friends know that when I'm stressed, just step me up. When I dance one night, I'm a good again for a while. That's my de-stressor. So find a hobby, something. If you like paint, I actually have a friend that recently just tried it one day out of the blue, had some paint and start doing it. Now him love it. And next person him start make him own like a furniture or some like a decor what we buy on Amazon. Guys, try something new. Try something new. Give your mind a little challenge, figure out something. All right. So take up a new hobby, interest, or venture. That is number 7. Number 8, set small goals for big success. The beginning of the year is perfect for setting goals because you're starting off with a clean slate. 365 new days at your disposal to create the lifestyle you want. Instead of looking at the top of the mountain you want to climb, start by putting one foot in front of the other. Break your goals down into smaller, more realistic and manageable chunks that you can accomplish bit by bit. And I think this one is a big one because so many of us feel unaccomplished because we're not at the top of the mountain, right? All of us have these goals, we have these dreams, we have these visions that we want to get to. And I think the little achievements we make along the way, it tends to go unnoticed. I remember a friend of mine the other day, she was telling me how she's stagnant and she was unhappy, right? And she was saying there's so many things she needs to achieve and she's not there yet. So I just started asking her some questions. I'm like, all right, well, the job you're in right now, is it the same job you were in a couple years ago? She said, no, I'm in a new job. All right, the pay you're getting now, is it the same as the last one? No. Okay. The place you're living now, is it the same place you were living before? No. And I just started asking some questions that I knew were changes in her life. And I had to point out to her that, listen, you may not be at the top of the mountain, but you're up the mountain. You're further up than you were before. You're thinking from the perspective of, okay, you're still at the bottom looking at the top. And it don't make no sense because you're not any closer. But you're not where you were when you started. Right? And bear in mind, mountain climbing not easy. I may not have tried it myself. I used to live somewhere with one steep hill. I had to go up it. I had to go up it every day to get home. Right? It never easy. But guys, give yourself props for achieving the small things. If it's a habit that you break, give yourself props. If it's the fact that you start working on a business plan, bear in mind, I never say you get the business plan or you finalize it. You start working on a business plan. That's already a step in the right direction. So guys, give yourself props for the small wins. So that goes back to the setting small goals for big success. Okay, you can't get to the top without doing these other steps before you get there, all right? And the final one, the final tip for you or to help you to survive 2022 is finally show up for yourself. Always show up for yourself. There is only one of you and you are therefore unique. That means that there is no one that sings, runs, walks, talks, and thinks like you. So even though, like enough people like myself here can't sing, nobody can sing like me though.
Well.
Bragging rights, and I can't carry the tune of me carry. I don't think I want to.
Okay.
But I can't sing like me, right?
Well, I think they mean to focus on your stronger suits, yeah?
Overall, the whole point is just to show how diverse we are.
Right.
We're all unique, right? No one has the abilities, skills, or talents you have. We all can have experience in certain things, but we're still different. There's something that Lionel may know that I don't know, and vice versa, and all of that, all right? So, we cannot be everything to everyone, but we can be everything for ourselves.
Okay.
The start of a new year is the best time to take a look at your life and see if you are happy with the direction you are on. If not, take the time to sit and reflect. Dream big dreams. I told you this last week. Don't be afraid to dream big dreams. This is what makes humans unique. We have a choice. We can choose to be big or small, and how we make and how we feel about that choice. It is your journey after all. So you can make 22 your year by keeping your focus on what matters the most. All right, so guys, start showing up for yourself. And showing up for yourself is actually, I believe, it encompasses everything that we discussed so far.
Yeah.
So the exercising, the building your immune system, the setting boundaries between work and your time off, the making your mental health a priority, the getting more sleep, the nurturing of your personal relationships, the taking up of a new hobby, interest, and venture, or setting small goals for big success. All of that is showing up for you. Because you take care of you.
And you're looking out for?
You.
All right. You're doing what is best for?
You.
All right.
All right. So we're not saying that we should be selfish out here. None of this is saying that. Actually, I remember watching this podcast some time ago, and the person broke up selfish. You're being more about self.
Yeah.
Not in a negative way, but you're looking out for you.
I wouldn't want to call it selfish. I think right now, I am coining in this phrase. I don't know if it's out there, but if it's out there, it hasn't really existed until me saying it now. So I think we want to be self-full.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, and that one is deep. That one deserves some snap fingers.
There you go.
That one they seem poetic. So guys, we're gonna be self-full.
Right.
Lionel always coming through with the words. Right?
Got it.
So we need to be more self-full.
Yeah, man.
Take care of we.
Look out for ourselves. Take care of ourselves. Ensure that we're doing things that are benefiting us,
for you.
For the long run. Yeah.
And I have to say this because a lot of us are so concerned about what other people think.
Yeah.
And guys, regardless of which decisions you make, there'll always be somebody that's not on the same wagon as you.
Right.
There's always going to be somebody against it. So why not make a decision that benefits you?
Yeah.
In the meantime. Since somebody go vex anyways.
Don't worry about being selfish, because here we go. You're not doing anything negatively to somebody. You're actually building yourself. Mm-hmm. Yeah?
And somebody go vex them. I promise you.
They will benefit, because guess what? Once you are a better you, you're able to offer them more than you could before. Yep. So them probably not see it or agree with you right now, because them just want for themselves. But you need to ensure that you are building up yourself so that you can be a better person or offer better of yourself. Because if your mental state not right, you're not healthy.
If you're not sleep properly,
you can't ever show up to work and give your all.
Exactly. I tell you now, I make more mistakes when I don't get rest, when I don't take care of myself, when I don't get a break. You need to give yourself a break from everything more time, all right?
All right.
Albert 1876 say, yes, Kim, we're going to set lastic goals.
See that?
And I'm going to teach him a few dance moves anytime when I'm ready. Surplus Music said, boy, every time you start off by saying set, my mind hears something else.
Jeez.
All right, and him said the final one is my number one for this year. I know enough people are going to vex, but that's so it go. As we say, show up for yourself.
All right, and
focusing
that includes
on me.
the one that you're hearing as well, Surplus. Show up for yourself. When it comes to that department, make sure that you are also being
Showing up
happily
for
entertained.
No hot sauce necessary, right?
You're all enough time with us today. Our performer, we are thinking about everybody else. I want to ensure that we are getting our due diligence. Yeah.
I don't think this is where we were going with the conversation, but it is valid. It is valid.
Making sure you are. It's just like sleeping, people. Sometimes we can't, but we need to do so much other things. But we have to make sure we are replenishing.
And half of the time we're sleeping, we're not really resting. You don't know that? If you don't realize, I don't know if you guys have had fitness watches, but if you sleep with the fitness watch and you wake up, it tells you, it shows you when you've been in deep sleep and when you've been in very light sleep because your brain's still at work.
And your body still move up and down.
Exactly.
So enough rest. Yeah.
So, Von I Will, no, it's not about setting goals, technically. This Talk the Ting with Kim segment is about how to survive 2022. So we just dropped about 9 tips to let you know, implement these things in your life. I'm going to tell you, 2022 will be a better one for you.
And I'll work along with Kim so we can get these on our Instagram page and Facebook. So that way you can always hop back to these tips, and we'll also have the video on our YouTube page so you can run through these tips. Anytime you need a recap, you can take down notes. Because listen me, these are things that will help us get through the year in one piece.
Yeah, and we need it. We need it. Albert 1876 said Eddie Lewis can't make words like Lionel. You know, we're going to need a new dictionary for all these new words.
There we go. All right.
So, guys, that is it for Talk the Ting with Kim. Thank you for staying tuned as usual. Now we're going to go into announcing the winner for our Abs Dance Fitness giveaway. Guys, if you never enter for this, may I pray, because we've been talking so much about exercising. We make sure we get fitness partners on board. We posting exercise videos every Wednesday to help persons to get fit. And we're not doing it just because we want to take up space and we just want, it look pretty. No, we actually want to encourage us all to work out, And as I said, it don't need to be dumbbells and, if you have some treadmill and elliptical machine and all these things, exercise. No, nothing like that. Right? So we need to make a better effort with that.
All right, so here we go, guys.
And Rose.
All right, so want to say big up to Abs Dance Fitness. That's ABZ. DANCEFITNESS. All right, so that's ABZ, or as we say in Jamaica, Z. ABZ Dance Fitness.
And guys, if you're not following her page, go and follow her page. She just started her fitness business, all about dancing. So if it is that, exercise is not usually fun for you, but dancing is at the right place for go.
All right, so I want to say congratulations to our winner. One of the first spots given out for the 2 lucky winners that will be announced. We want to congratulate Unbeatable Champion. What's her name?
Our name Bill Feet. Unbeatable Champion was not beat in this giveaway.
Not at all.
So remember what doing, guys, it's not one winner or 2, but the number 1, the person with the highest likes and had people following the pages and all, we check it, guys.
Yeah.
If it is that you ask the persons to follow it, just double check to ensure that they are, because you may see your score and think that you're ahead of the game, and then when we check it out, either them following one or them following none. Them just like your post, guys.
Right.
So follow up with that.
All right, so right now there's a tie at the time frame, the cutoff time, which was 12 noon. There was a tie between Very Pretty Princess and Sakeem Melissa Leslie. All right, so what we will do, we'll have a tiebreaker. We will post on our story after the show, and we will see how many persons will vote for each contestant. Remember, when you are voting, ensure you're following both pages for the vote to be eligible. All right, so the person who gets the most votes within the next 24 hours from the post that we make to our story will be the second place winner.
Yeah, Fairy Pretty Princess. See me here, she'll make you know she in the building.
All
But
right.
Fairy Pretty Princess, there were persons that had liked the post, but they didn't follow both pages. Right? So because of that, you know, you lost some votes. And this happened also for your fellow second place competitor. So what we're gonna do, cause guess what, we want to ensure one I want to win, and we don't want to share the thing because we want to ensure that you can get a full month of fitness. You can see results and all these things. So as I said, or as Lionel said, at the end of the show, we're gonna create a post. Right?
On our story.
And then you will have 24 hours to get your supporters to like and follow both pages. And at 8 p.m. tomorrow, we will announce the second place winner. So don't stress out yourself. Me see what she said. Lord God, stress out. Don't stress out yourself because you can still win. It's just tied.
It's just a second chance.
Exact tie between you and somebody else.
So you guys have a second chance at a tiebreaker. So we'll see who really gets the most votes. Now we want to ensure to remind you to let your persons follow both pages so that their votes count. Because that's what happened in the previous round. They weren't following the page, so you didn't get as many votes as you could. All right?
Yeah. So you have to ensure that your supporters truly supporting and just following everything, not piece of it.
Nah.
Follow everything. I want one of you guys to win, all right?
Okay.
Albert, so any prizes for dedicated folks like myself who's always supporting? You know, I think we can work on something like that.
Yeah.
Because I remember last year I was saying that we need to start checking who tune in every week.
Yeah, we're going to
they get special points for that. We can have a giveaway.
We're going to start that in our
that.
March movement. So don't worry yourself. That's coming up as well. So after the Valentine's season, it's all about the March movement where we're going to see who is really our number one fan, who is our top followers, who is really checking on our pages the most.
Yeah, man. Ever win giveaways.
You know, we want to see who is locked into Fantastic Friday.
I remember, guys, next month is Valentine's.
Yeah.
Yes, I know it's not a holiday, but we make it a big thing. Albert 1876 doubt anyone would beat him still. All right. Already I won it up. Number one listener. But guys, Valentine's coming up, so we will have giveaways for that. It's the time of love. It's the season of love. And I mean, Fantastic Fridays, we're all about fun, but we want to help people find love too. So make sure to stay tuned for that. You never know.
All right, and I didn't remember to announce the other answers in the final round for our rivals battle persons had to go. So we want to congratulate our winner, Jordan. And we want to also say big up to Janelle, who did the fine voice thing. Just missed the mark by 1 point. So it was
Jordan
a close
Intimidator.
battle. All right, so the variants that were announced that we were looking for, we have the Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta, Epsilon, Eta, Theta, Iota, Kappa, Omicron, Zeta, Lambda, Mu, and IHU.
Oh, so much variance did come out?
But the popular ones that most persons know about, IHU, we also heard about the Mu. Everybody know about Omicron. We also heard about Delta. And everybody should know Alpha and Beta. Those were the first two before we actually reached Jamaica.
But the rest of them did really come out?
Yeah.
Like, I've never heard those.
Those would have been across the globe because you have different places that would have picked up on a variant that we would not have picked up on. So that's why I understand that many of these options might not have come up, but we should have at least had those top 7.
I never knew there was 13. So I just learned something just now, guys.
There are even more, but they haven't given a name to those because they are not that
So we need to
strong.
stop make up the name them like the Delta Cron and the Flu Rona kind of confuse me.
Yes.
Right? But guys, it's the end of another Fantastic Friday.
Yep.
Sadly, it's our time to go, but as usual, I had fun with you guys. I hope you guys learned stuff. I learn things every Friday, every show. There's always something for me to learn. But not only do I learn, I always have fun with you guys, and it make me laugh. You know, my Fridays are Fridays because of who knew.
All right, people. So, people, enjoy yourself. Have a fantastic weekend. You don't know, coming up next is Friday Night Live. And we'll take you out with this one. It's our artist song feature for the day. You see the post on our page. You saw it earlier. It's called Who Feels It? And it's from Hycanic.
Hycanic?
Yes, H-Y.
I like that.
Hycanic.
Hycanic.
Hycanic. featuring One Vaughn.
But before we play the song, guys, I want to remind you, talk the thing with Kimmie now.
Yeah.
I need an help. I actually can only do what you guys want me to do.
Yeah.
So I need topic suggestion. I have my topic them now, but guess I want to talk about things that you guys want to hear. So far, I know I like the topics that we have, and I like the information, the learning and stuff. But then sometimes some of us need specific information or want to learn about specific things, and we're not gonna know unless you tell me.
Yeah.
So please send us some topics to our DM. And we will take it from there.
All right. I will also make a post so you can actually just comment your topics.
Comment
right
the topics
there.
as
so
well, so that we
got
can
you.
start them research.
Yeah.
And then we come with the thing well put together phone. All right.
All right. So you guys be safe out there. Remember, curfew
safe.
at 10 p.m. Protect yourself. Keep your mask. Sanitize. Social distance. It's still a key, people. Let's make it through 2022 using the survival tips that we got today. Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Jumping on me car, full blast, so me stepping on the belly.